Hey everybody, this is Millie. I said I would go live and tell you about my winners. I only had 3 people enter the contest, so I decided each of them should be able to have a necklace since nobody seemed to want to have one of my paintings. And I wanted to give you a better idea what those necklaces choices look like. I sent them each a picture. These are the original 2 I had chosen. I just couldn't see leaving a third person out when they went through the trouble of asking to enter too. So I'm waiting for emails from my 3 winners to let me know what necklaces they wanted. I have 3 that have a kind of a brass bezel, and then the rest are silver. This was one of the favorites, and I have more of that orange over here on these 2 here. This one you can see this sells a lot more. More green, and that one I really like. So whenever you guys get to me, send me your email. Hi, Kim. Kiki, I'm sorry. Kim. I just recording for my 3 winners. I had a little contest and only 3 people entered. So I decided they all should have a winner. Thank you. I have a whole box of them. These are the ones that the winners are getting to choose from. I figured nobody seemed too interested in getting one of my paintings, which are kind of everywhere. I hope I'm not shaking this too much. My hand, it's hard to do this with just a cell phone. But I'm getting organized. Look at that. I got shelves. I've got paintings on shelves. I got paintings on the wall. I got paintings on this wall. Got paintings everywhere. So yeah, I'll make sure I'll say something on the 70 Acres or one of the other sites so that people will know that I'm having a contest. But I'm getting, and I've been dying to try and make some sort of camera set up over my head. And my husband had this pipe thing together. And I just hooked up some boards up on top, and now I can film above my head so everybody can see what I'm doing. I'm so excited. And I found that outside. And the day before I found the shelf, so he's been a wealth of of stuff. But anyway, I'm getting my drying racks. But it's nice to be able to talk to somebody, because I don't talk well to myself. I tried to stop doing that. People think you're weird when you talk to yourself. And let's see, I made this skin yesterday so I could make some more. That'll be pretty in necklaces, all metallics. And I have about 100 Yupo and photo paper and all kinds of colors. And there goes my paint. Yeah, I talk to myself a lot too, but you know, when you're out in public and you do it, people think you're weird. But my paint collection's coming along. I've got a spot where this is my spinner. It sits on top of it used to be a fan. It sits on top of a yeah, but if you put them on a journal cover, will the skin get brittle? Because it seems like when they get really dry, they get brittle after a while. I don't know. I guess if you, after you make the skin and put it on the cover, varnish it real well, it would probably stay. But this is my spinner made out of an old fan. I set the box on top of my 5-gallon bucket, plug it in, and away I go. And these are, my husband had these little mirrors that the kids put up in their lockers at school. He works at the school as a custodian, so he had all these pieces, and I thought, wow, that'd be a great way to make like a bigger refrigerator magnet. So they turned out really well, most of them. A couple of them I'm not thrilled with, but you know. But anyway, since all my my 3 people have won, I might even get ambitious and get my jewelry out again. I'm trying to figure out how to sell my work. I don't know if I want to set up an Etsy account, or I guess Etsy's probably the way I'm going to have to go, because I don't, in Clarksville, being a smaller town, they have art shows and stuff, but it seems like they're kind of few and far between. And I tried to get in on some pre-Christmas stuff, but I haven't gotten any answers, so I guess I'll just have to keep trying. But I got to do something with them, because they're taking, my husband goes, what are you going to do with all those paintings? And I go, well, hopefully somebody will want them eventually. I've been gifting them to my my sisters and my kids. They each got one. One of my sons, I sent him a purple one, and he wanted another bigger one for his living room. So this is a 16 by 20 in dark. Yeah. Because I don't know, they talk about this percentage goes to Etsy and that percent, and I'm like not good with percents. So I'm like, I don't know, it sounds kind of confusing to me. But I'm always looking for suggestions on color combinations, because sometimes it seems like I've run out of. And there's my Jilly. Jilly, are you hiding? Come here. Hi. Come and say hi to everybody. Come here. That's my good girl. And that's my goofy Chico. Come here. It's your good girl. Come here, Chico. My goodness. So, I'm just worried about my paint, because I don't have a place in the house. This is a 3-season sunroom. And, yeah, well, I think all Chihuahuas are kind of crazy, you know. But when I found him, he was hiding under our front deck, and had been there a week at least, maybe 2, before we realized there was somebody trying to live under there. And it took me a couple of days to get it close, where I could get close to him and let him into the house. And so now I'm his leader. He thinks I belong to him. Yeah, I know. And he's actually for a Chihuahua, he's very good. He's not, he was already fixed, and he had his nails trimmed. I mean, he did not look like somebody had just left him out on the street for weeks. I think somebody either decided they couldn't stand having a Chihuahua anymore and just got rid of him, which was sad. So my sister said I was meant to have a Chihuahua. She loves Chihuahuas. My younger sister had a whole tribe of them. Yeah, the 3 people that entered, I'm going to give them each a necklace. It didn't really seem fair to leave one person out when I only had 3 entries. I hope I'm not shaking this too much for you. So what I did was, Obadiah, yay. Did you get my email, Obadiah? Or it's Heather, right? Yeah, I'm gonna, these are I put out like 16, and this way you can, this is the one you had chosen before. So you can pick one of these other ones if you would rather have it. And it has an 18-inch cord, or I can switch it out on it for a 24-inch cord. The only thing I noticed that the 24-inch cords, they're not waxed. I don't know if that makes a big difference to anybody, but see, I have. They look, you know, otherwise they're identical. These are shiny waxed ones. You can see the shine on them. So, but since I'm kind of chunky, 18 inches is a little close to my throat. But I was showing Kiki at my studio and trying not to give anybody nausea with me holding this phone. I'm sure it's shaking like crazy. Yeah, Obadiah was one of my 3. Number 4 on the right, the amber color one. Okay. This one, correct? Okay, I'll set that aside for you, Obadiah. And when the other two, since are you in California too, Obadiah? Yeah, really. I get vertigo off and on too, and my ear just starts acting up. I had a lot of ear infections when I was a kid. But my other 2 subscribers, I think, are in California, so it's kind of early. Oh, okay, so you're a Central Time like me. I'm about as far east as you can go in the Central Time. Half of Tennessee is Central, half is Eastern. So, but where is that one? I think this one I really like because that blue, it shines. It's metallic blue in there. Oh, Kiki, you're close to me too. So, do you guys have any questions or any suggestions? Oh, Obadiah, don't forget to email me your address. If you didn't already. I can't remember if you did. Let me sit down. Maybe I won't spin this so much. But, that was basically, I was going to be on here for just to announce winners and show. I think this is so cool. I can't hardly stand it because I couldn't. It was very frustrating trying to film. Well, thank you. All right, I'll double check, Obadiah. If it's not, I'll let you know that I don't have it. But I think I remember you saying something about it too. That'd be great, Kiki. It's like I have I've got 91 or 92 subscribers already, but I think a lot of people subscribe because I go on Richie with Boston. Yeah, I wear earrings. I have enough stuff to make probably about 1,000 earrings over here. Actually, I have quite a few I've made. I just haven't, I've got a whole box of stuff I should sell. I've got to get busy on that because I've got so much stuff and it just takes up room. But I think a lot of people followed me just because I listened to Richie from Boston, and he's kind of We've never met or anything, but he's kind of a bud for me. Oh, cool. Spirograph. That sounds great. I'll send you that. And thank you very much. I've got some beautiful, do you guys order from Fire Mountain Gems ever? I think it's Fire Mountain Gems. But they have, oh, thank you. Yeah, Fire Mountain Gems is like a crafter's night, wet dream. I mean, my gosh, they have so much stuff on there and so many ideas, and I've messed with about every type of craft, done wire wrapping. I mean, I'm afraid to unplug my phone because it does weird things. If I lose you, I was going to go over and show you some of this other stuff I've done. I'm going to... Okay, good. We're still there. Yeah, I use Amazon a lot too. Especially since with my phone, I get Prime for like $10 a month. But, gosh, what was I going to show you? Oh, But I've done clay, little clay stuff. Yeah, I can vouch for Kiki. That group she's part of is, I don't do Facebook, but the 70 Acres group is such a very nice people. I've only known them for, I mean, I've only been going to some of their, her live productions for about a week or so, and when I come in now, it's like I'm old family. 70 Acres, and listening to Rio and Sace, I want to say farms like everybody else's. Oh, okay, your group. What's the name of your group again, Kiki? Yeah, this is some of my earring stuff. I mean, all-inclusive crafters forum. Great. And this is one of my wire wraps. It's actually that way there. I've been trying to get that onto a necklace. And I think most of the other stuff I have put up somewhere. Well, it's always good to find somebody else, because oh, well, that you have to pay for advertising. Jeez. See, that's the kind of reason I don't want to. Haven't thought about. I mean, what if you don't sell anything, you know, and then you're paying out every month or however often they charge? Doesn't seem quite fair. I just really hate Facebook. I just really, really hate Facebook. Every time I tried to, it's like I don't understand it. Maybe it's just because I'm old. Yeah. Well. Oh. Anyway. This is just some of my stuff. I've got more stuff that's still in the living room. Yeah, I know. You have to work with what you can work with. Yeah. Now I did these, I got these little panel things at the dollar store, and all I did was take off the stuff they had put on it and do a pour over it, and they look really nice, and it dried really pretty, and then I put some varnish on and it was nice. I went back to Walmart to get the varnish I have, and this varnish is almost idiot proof. If you put on too much, it levels itself and it still just smooths out. I saw that they didn't have any, so I saw this stuff called Triple Thick Clear Glaze, and I thought, well, heck, that should be great. Oh my gosh. Every little spot, let's see, in the sunshine here. Every little, see all the dimples all over that? That's all the silicone. When I use the other varnish after, yeah, I've heard about the triple thick. It seems like no matter how much cleaning I do, I can't get all the varnish off. But I was so disappointed with that glaze, because it like made it look like a pockmarked city. Oh, I hate when dogs get sick. They just you don't know what to do for them most of the time. I'm going to sit down so I quit making, I'm sure this is getting a little nauseous. Oh, that's terrible. Poor dog. And then they lay there looking at you guilty, like they did something bad. They couldn't help it. I did. A couple weeks ago, I covered the doggy door so the dogs couldn't go out because my husband was working in the yard and had the gate open. On Monday morning when I came in here, I found it was still there. And oh my gosh, it had been there all all Sunday night till Monday morning. And I couldn't find a mess anywhere. So they must have just held it. I was like, oh my, that's so terrible. Poor dogs. Well, I hope your puppy gets better. That poor thing. Well, you have a good day, Obadiah. Sorry for the mess you got to clean up. Well, I figured this would be a 5-minute video because I was just going to tell my winners to send me their information. Oh, yeah, chili. Oh. Do you put onions in your chili? That could do it. You have a great day, too. Thank you for stopping by. Well, I'm going to cut this short. Yeah, onions and garlic. And my dogs love my spaghetti sauce. And they sit there and look at me with big eyes because they want to lick the pan. And I won't let them lick it because I don't want them to get sick. Me too. Well, congratulations. And I'm going to get some of those little envelopes that are padded. And I'll send that out Friday or Saturday. And I can get to the post office, so. It was nice to be able to talk to you guys, too. Have a good day. And Kiki, you have a good day, too. I'm going to finish this off, so hopefully my other two winners have checked their email by now. So you take care. And God bless you all. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.